It's nice to be here with the wonderful Miss Christie. And I'm Dom Baza. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I live in dual places. I live in Fairfield, California, and Los Angeles, both northern and southern. But my heart's in LA always. And yeah, that's where I'm from. So question number one, check.
Very cool. Well, it's nice to get to know you for that. Well, the first question that we have for you is, how long have you been interested in music?
Since I was 3 years old.
3 years old.
Yes, 3 years old. I remember your question. Since I was 3, I learned my first song at 3 years old. It was the Bee Gees' Words. And I remember just singing that and remembering this is what I want to do. That's actually the only job I ever wanted growing up, was to be a singer or a songwriter. I started songwriting when I was in the 5th grade, so I've been at it for a while.
That's impressive. Let's see. How did you feel when you produced Let the Music Be Your Guide?
Well, that's an interesting story. I wrote Let the Music Be Your Guide in less than an hour, probably around 30 minutes last September. I was moving from Northern California to LA, to my apartment there in LA, and I was at Costco, and I just had this tune in my head, and I said, I don't want to sing it, because I wanted to do something different. I've always loved rap, I've always loved hip-hop, and that's a genre that I've always wanted to cross over into. And eventually I just decided, instead of writing, singing lyrics, why don't I rap them? And ended up coming up with a song in 30 minutes. And then eventually in January I got a phone call from a concert promoter asking me if I would be interested in with working with a Grammy Award-winning producer, Mr. James Eater. And that was, so I brought the song with me. I went to the meeting, and that was the first song I ever played for James. And then from there, just went. We did that song, and now we're doing the record, and we wrapped the record in a week. So
that is amazing.
I always knew the song was special for me because of the meaning behind it, and I knew that it could touch people in other ways that probably can't touch me, but it can touch them in some ways. But I connected the song very well. For me, it was very hard when we turned one song, which was Let the Music Be Your Guide, into a full 10-song record, because I felt like I set the bar too high for myself. So I was like, now I have to make the record as good as that one song. So now with the record, I have to make them on the same level and do everything, try and do everything right with it. But Let the Music Be Your Guide was always one that I, had a connection to and felt something special and wanted the world to hear. And, slowly and gradually, they're hearing it, which I'm very happy. And hopefully one day, I'll see kids cover it, or, see it on TV on like a talent show or someone singing it. And that would be an honor. But just to be getting the feedback it's been getting so far in itself is a great honor.
Very cool. That is amazing. I'm sure one day it will be. Well, what do you do in your free time when you're not, songwriting, when you're not listening to your own song? That is absolutely amazing. What do you do?
What do I do? Well, I run a lot. I love to run. I have to, keep a balance for my stress. So I love to run. People are going to be like, oh, he's bringing it back to the entertainment industry, but I watch a lot of television. I watch a lot of film. I read a lot. And I think that's, I get inspired off of that a lot. My free time, I'm like, oh, I'll watch this, I'll watch that. I'm a huge fan of musicals and stuff like that. And that's what I love to do in my free time. Just, just chill, relax as much as I can, because I know that this is only the tiny tip beginning of everything. And I'm always told to cherish my relaxation time I have now, so that's what I have to do. My free time. I may sound boring, but I'm sorry.
No, that's not boring. I mean, hey, anything like that, just relax, just sit back and just enjoy it. So.
I love going on YouTube and watching. You're one of my favorite YouTubers now.
Oh, thank you.
I love going on there. I'm pretty sure Tyler Oakley and Joey Graceffa and Shane Dawson and Glozell and everybody. I've become really interested ever since I started my record. I've become really interested in them because they're really interesting people. And it's fun to watch their stuff. And I also love to read. I'm big on fashion and styling because of my job. I have to kind of have a balance with that. And I love going on different websites. I'm not big into tumbling or tumbling. I don't know what it is. I'm not that big into that. And I go on different like fashion blogs. And actually, one of my followers, I don't know, you probably see me tweet him a lot. His name is London. Yeah, he has a great site. I always go on there, and now that I'm doing my photo shoot and my music videos soon, I have to get inspired from other people. So I love to read about fashion and styling, and that's another thing I would be doing if I wasn't in music, is fashion and styling. So.
Really? Well, that is very cool. What do you love most about your fans?
Well, now that I have, I've always dreamed of having fans, and now once Let the Music Be Your Guide came out, I had a sole group of supporters that I know them because, they would come out to my shows when I would have shows here in Northern California or Southern California. And I know most of my original fans by heart every time they come, because they still come and I see them. But now that it's growing, like, I never expected fans to grow from online, because I tried that. I tried my hardest for the past 5 years, but it took one song for, people to finally start to listen to me and start to follow me, and they mean a lot to me, especially when I read their tweets. And it's nice to know I go to sleep and somebody tweets me good night, or wake up and they tweet me good morning, or tell me how much Let the Music Be Your Guide has inspired them, or how thank you for releasing something so real. And that means a lot to me as an artist and as a person. That's why I chose Let the Music Be Your Guide to be my first song for people to hear, because I wanted not only for people to hear my message in a song or to hear my voice, but I wanted people to see me as a person, my morals, what I believe in. And they really do that. One girl made my night the other night. She was, I don't know what she said in a tweet. She said something about success is coming my way. Something about, I don't know if you saw that, about God. But that meant a lot to me, and especially when they tweet me really nice things. It means the world to me.
So here's our 20 questions with Natalie Skiles, I do believe. And she asked, if you could give any advice to someone who wants to have a career, and I assume that's music, what would it be?
Work hard, don't ever give up, don't let the haters bring you down, because along the way you'll find a lot of that. And just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because there's going to be days where it's really dark, but work so hard and you will get to that light at the end of the tunnel. And just do what you love. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Speak your mind and be free with your music, especially if you're a songwriter. Say what you want to say. Let them know. Let the world know what you want to hear, because we have a voice for a reason. And I believe that if we keep it shut, then nobody's ever gonna hear what we're gonna say. And if you want to say something, then say it. And do you. Just do you with your career. Be everything you've ever wanted to be.
That is very good, very good. So Madeline, you might want to take after that. Anyways, she also asked, what instruments do you play?
I play guitar, of course. That's and I will play, like I promised, I will play one of my new songs off my record for you soon. I play guitar. I play a little piano. I'm learning for future projects. I used to play alto sax. That was my main instrument at the time, but me and alto kind of broke up 5 years ago, so. But now it's all about my guitar and my vocally singing, so.
Oh, very cool. Okay, this one comes from Madeline, not from me. Are you in a relationship?
With my, I always tell people, this is not even the right ring that I'm wearing, but I always tell people I'm married to my music right now. What relationship I'm in. I've been in a booth for about 6 months singing, so.
You were talking about doing a couple of acoustic songs.
Yes.
Are you prepared for that?
Yes, let me grab my stuff and I'll be right back.
Awesome.
This is Missing Puzzle Piece. I'm just stuck in a dream open. One day you might see me standing there. When I close my eyes, all I see is you, and you're beautiful. All I think about is the way your hair flows along in New York. How your life's the same. I'm just stuck in that dream of one day you might see me standing there. I pray that God may send you to me, so I'll finally feel my life's complete. I don't know yet, but my heart's saying that you are my missing puzzle. I don't know when we will finally meet face to face, but know that my heart's locked in, and it's yours to take a breath. So for now I'll wait from nothing, see if destiny was. I'm just stuck in a dream hoping one day you might see me standing there. I pray that God may send you to me, so I'll finally feel my life's complete. You don't know yet, but my heart's saying that you are my missing puzzle. You don't know yet, but my heart's saying that you are my missing puzzle. I'm just stuck in a dream hoping one day you might see me standing there. Missing puzzle piece.
Awesome. That is so good.
This is like me, my hit song. Sun's heating up the breeze outside. We're walking down Sunset and Vine. But the way you talk to me is going my mind. So baby, let me tell you, I don't mind. So many ideas running through my head. These things I think about instead. You're gonna write me my hits when you tell me you love me. You're gonna write me my hits when you run your fingers through my hair. You're gonna write me my hits when you kiss me all night long. You're gonna write me my hits today. I feel the Santa Monica breeze when I am watching you sleep. It's like an angel sent you down to earth to write the best song that I've ever heard. So many ideas are running through my head. These things I think about instead. You're gonna write me my hits when you tell me you love me. You're gonna write me my hits when you run your fingers through my hair. You're gonna write me my hits when you kiss me all night long. You're gonna write me my hits today, today, today. When I am on that stage, winning my Grammy Award from the love you gave me to write this song. So babe, I hope you sing along. about the way to thank you for all the love you've given me. Baby, when I count to three, we'll be at number one. Right, see, my hits. When you tell me you love me, gonna write me my hits. Oh, when you run your fingers through my hair, you're gonna write me my hits. When you kiss me all night long, you're gonna write me my hits. Today, today, you're gonna write me my hits. Today.
Awesome. That is so cool.
Thank you.
So, oh my word, I just like, I am hearing this amazing music. I just like, I immediately think it's coming out of the radio when I listen to it. So it's so amazing.
Well, you're the first one to get to hear it, so you have the front row seat right now.
Yeah, and to all the Dominators, you guys are right here along with me, listening to
Yes.
this. It's amazing. So.